Welcome, everyone, to the greatest game on planet Earth, Silent Trailers. Anti-film aficionado Chemda will describe a movie trailer that only she is able to see. The contestants will then guess the movie that she is referencing, and if she indeed knows the difference between Tom Hanks and Tom Cruise. Playing today, together as Voltron, here are your KTG Best New Guest winners and hilarious mind blowers, featured on HBO, filmmaker and your personal friend, Matthew Bray. The latest Best New Guest, a comic and musical genius, Dylan Adler. Award-winning comedy musician and songwriter, he showed us that the ukulele is indeed a real instrument. His name is Ben Lerman. Featured on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Comedy Central, VH1, and proficient in 72 different languages. You know, enough to get by. With 87 KTG appearances, Jesse Joyce. Featured on Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, Netflix, and master impressionist of the Barefoot Contessa, Liza Minnelli, and Mariah Carey's Fifth Octave, Matteo Lane. And their opponent, co-host of the Keith and the Girl Show, and the man who substituted learning feelings with seeing every movie ever made, Keith Malley.
Out there. Woot woot!
Are you ready? Here she is, the girl herself, and the only person who doesn't know what E.T. stands for in E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Chemda.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Silent Trailers. I am so excited. This is the dumbest I get to be in my life, so it's just easy street for me. Now, competing against Keith Malley is every contestant that just got introduced. And now the reason why it's 5 against Keith is because this is Keith's thing. It's the only thing he has, and we're giving it to him. Now, all 5 of you might still lose, and I'm sorry to say that, but with 5 of you together, you have a fighting chance. Keith, how do you feel?
I'm always irrationally nervous. I'm nervous. I'm oddly nervous.
Yeah, even though like we've had this pandemic to relax, okay, and see all the movies ever made, even if you missed any, I'm sure you're going like deep diving.
I never missed any, and now the pandemic gives people to catch up, and they're taking away the one thing I had. Matt Bray's a filmmaker. Jesse Joyce, when he's on the road, he always catches films. These people know what's doing, and it's a little too much right now.
Oh, excellent. I love it. Keith Malley never has a feeling. Today we experience nerves. That's fantastic. Right. Well, Keith, let's welcome our first person in the first round. Welcome, everybody, Matthew Bray. Now, Matt, honestly, I think that you might be giving your team a chance. I don't know about the rest of them. I love them. They're fantastic. They're hilarious. But they might have a chance because you're here. How do you feel?
I feel good. I mean, I thought we were going to be like totally, especially Jesse and I with his Spanish proficiency. I thought we were going to really take down the whole thing with Keith. But I got to say, Keith did bring 3 monoliths from 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to win, since it is like the inspiration for all of human existence. Well, you know.
Well, because you guys don't have a fighting chance, I'm going to let you pick the first category, okay? So you're picking the category for you right now, but the point is for your team. And the categories for this round are not white, action, horror, or chick flicks.
Well, I got to say, I do find these categories very offensive, especially action. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'll choose chick flicks because I think Keith hates them so much, so maybe he might have some trouble.
I watched those to learn how to talk to women, so joke's on you.
Oh, joke's on you, buddy, if that's what you're watching.
When I'm in the middle of a big business, well, Chemda can attest to this. I'm in the middle of a business meeting, I just get up and leave, just in case there's a chick that would find that impressive.
It's true. Every time we produce a show, for the last 15 minutes, Keith does this montage of doing shit, and I'm like, just completely in awe. It's fantastic. So, Matt, what makes you pick chick flicks?
Honestly, it does. I do think that Keith has very little patience for movies that he thinks aren't the greatest movie ever made, because his range of reviews are greatest movie ever made or why does anyone waste their time with this? It is the worst thing on earth. So I'm going to go with he probably encountered more films that were geared toward women that he thought were the worst movies on earth, so he let them go for a little bit.
I do get
Wow.
offended by the Razzie Awards, and I'm like, really? You only came up with 10? Fucking liars.
I love this Keith math. I hope all the Keith math continues to add up. So definitely tell us why you're picking each category. We're ready to begin. Here we go. Press play. All right, there's a guy in suspenders on a bed. This is Paramount Pictures.
Love Paramount.
There's he's maybe a little eccentric, the same guy. He's doing a little dance. And
Benny and June.
No.
Idiot.
There's a redhead in this film. She is
4 weddings and a funeral.
No, it's I don't know what year this is, if I can get the year, because it's a little bit older than what you guys are guessing. 86 is the year. Okay, and this
Pretty in Pink.
It's Pretty in Pink, isn't it? Yes, Pretty in Pink is right. Matt,
Oh!
1 point for your team.
My
All right.
girlfriend just wanted to watch that yesterday. I wouldn't watch it with her. Oh, what a small world.
I'm glad that Jesse could have gotten that one, obviously, because clearly look at his setup right there.
We're gonna get to Jesse's.
I feel bad. I don't mean to pick on Jesse all the time. I love Jesse.
No, please.
I love everybody in this room except Keith.
I'm supposed to be muted. You're taking a lot of fucking shots at me.
I figure the king of roasts, I got to get him in while I can.
The movie would be called Drop Dead Gorgeous in Pink. Just so.
Look at that man. Doesn't he seem like some, Jesse seems like some eccentric guy. He's in his mansion and you can have all the gold. You just have to follow his riddles. First of all, would you rather stab yourself in the leg or...
It does. I do look like I live in an escape room.
Or Legally Blonde, like in a villain.
Right.
He's like a 21st century postilion.
Yeah.
Dylan, you
Yeah,
just gave Keith a hint. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't have thought of Legally Blonde at all. Oh, God. You guys are ruining this. All right, let's get the next contestant up. Speaking of, Dylan, it looks like you're ready. I really hope the next one is Legally Blonde because that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you know what category you want to pick? It's not white, action, horror, or chick flicks.
I want to pick horror. Horror.
Do you watch horror?
I do watch a lot of horror. I like horror movies. They like replicate my internal world. I like horror. I would like, I'm a big horror buff, so I'm pretty knowledgeable.
Wow, I don't think we've had a horror buff before. Keith, you suck at horror, right?
Not only do I suck at horror, I make love to horror. I suck and fuck horror. No, I saw all 17 Wishmasters, all 8 Freddy's. No, I'm pretty good at it.
All right, Dylan, it sounds like you're ready. This is for 1 point for your team. Are you a little nervous?
I am actually nervous, but I think I know a lot of horror, so I think I got this.
Do you
Okay.
want to, Dylan? Would you like to forfeit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ready? Play.
Tried to be a gentleman.
2008, rated R.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. I've never heard of this, so whatever that does
Paranormal
for you.
Activity.
Poltergeist.
Nope, Magnet might be the thing who made this movie. There's a kid and he flicked some person's nose, an adult's nose. Now he's trying to like cut
The
down a tree.
Unborn.
The Omen.
No. He's blonde. They're always blonde, the scariest ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's super
The
blonde kid.
Grudge.
There's words in a different language. Maybe, oh, someone got thrown out a window. That was scary. Oh, it landed on someone. Oh, goodness. They're in the middle of the woods, ? With a lot of snow. The blonde kid has bangs. And now
The Mist.
no.
Oh my.
It's not much.
Oh, who fell out the window?
People's nails are pretty dirty in this film.
The
Is
Ring.
this
Witch
even in
was Grudge.
English?
The
The
Grudge.
Grudge.
No.
Oh, how'd that come
the-
to you, Dylan?
Because it's Japanese. And also, yeah, you.
There's a lot of snow, and they might be in an institution or the place is burning up. So there's a lot of fire now all of a sudden. Somebody said, will you be my girlfriend? It might be subtitled. So shout out to Xerxes for picking this. Doesn't look like you guys are getting it. So if you can press pause right there. And I'm going to spell this out.
Okay.
First word, L-E-T.
Let me in, motherfucker.
Second word, T-H-E.
Let the good times
people
roll.
go.
R-I-G-H-T.
Let the right people in. Let the right people
O-N-E.
out. Let the right one. Let the right one in. Let the right one go.
Let the right.
Keith
Hey,
got it.
that easy, folks.
I'm so sorry. I could see Matt going crazy, and I knew that he got it, but I'm so sorry. I was born in 2009.
Well, I did good during the reverse spelling bee game, and I'm ready to go for the next one.
Oh,
We
Dylan,
get to
that
the
was
bottom of, is that a foreign movie? What is that? Is it? No?
I never heard of it.
Oh, it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, it was a pretty popular foreign release. Yeah, it was a pretty big hit for foreign.
The Swedish vampire movie.
Yeah. Let the
Okay,
right one in.
yeah, and I think they made an American version, and it starred like I don't know.
I can't believe you guys didn't know that one. You're so racist. Okay,
So
Dylan.
this can
I hate
include like
ABBA.
Belgian independent film, because this is a bullshit game. If that's the case.
I think it's including like a movie Henda made at 4:00 today.
Okay.
I don't know what's
You guys watch all of YouTube because it includes everything there.
Listen, a movie's a movie, right? If it's 2 hours, it counts. If
Look,
it's an hour.
I knew Let the Right One In, Hemda. It's a real movie.
Thank you. I didn't know that, and I thought maybe Xerxes is fucking with me, but it's good. All right, Dylan, you didn't get the point for your team on that one, but we have Ben Lerman up. Ben, how are you feeling about this?
Guy loves Japanese movies.
Great. This is going to be great.
All right.
Well, what's weird about that is we asked Ben how he's feeling about the pandemic. Same response. So that's where we're at right now. Ben, we haven't seen you in a while in the Keith and the Girl world. What's new? Catch us up real quick. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Perfect.
I moved to Mexico City, and then I fled because I was afraid. Now I'm back. In the United States.
You fled to where?
I fled to my hometown, actually, because it's cheap here, and I figured if I'm going to be locked inside.
He's not allowed to say what his hometown is. So
Right.
Nobody asked. Don't make it weird. It's just a hometown.
This is like a movie. I'm like, and then what is the home? We're going to our hometown, but the characters won't tell you. Like, just tell me. And I got to go by the signs changing as they drive. Like, motherfucker, what's the hometown? Anyways.
It's a small vampire village in Sweden.
Well, Ben, it's good to have you, but Dylan just blew it for you. You don't get to pick the category. Keith, that means you get to pick the category, not white, action, horror, chick flicks.
Action.
Ugh, did we all just know that he was going to do that?
It speaks louder than words.
I mean, action is really, it sort of reflects my mental state anyway. So I'm big.
It sounds like you're very confident. Okay, since you guys are ready, let's begin.
All right.
Die Hard.
This is, I believe, 1985.
It's
and Universal.
Universal, all right.
This is so long ago that Universal takes up like 30 seconds of the trailer. All right, there's a special car coming out of a truck.
Knight Rider.
Beverly Hills Cop.
And a guy with his dog are like, what is
Mad
happening?
Max.
Now there's a safe being opened. Oh, he's playing the guitar in front of such a big amp that
Desperado.
It's back.
Bill and Ted, and you don't know what action is.
Looks like there are suicide doors on this vehicle.
Suicide doors.
Back to the Future.
Keith Malley.
Wait,
Malley, the king of movies.
It was Back to the Future?
Yeah, hello. He
Is that-
invented Johnny Be Good. And he said, follow me on this one, 2-4, and then give it a swing around. And they made Johnny Be Good.
When I think of action films, I always think Back to the Future is an
Right.
action film.
Yeah.
Don't you remember that was when Robert Zemeckis whitewashed rock and roll history?
Yeah, you know what? That is weird that it's action, but I guess all that rock and roll will really make you sweat. So we're going to count that.
There's like a scene he just puts in where like some black guys are in the back of the bar and they're like, this doesn't seem right. And then they just continue the movie. Like, all right, that's all I needed. Thank you.
I'm going to start a game show called Let's Rewrite This Movie.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Ben, you tried, you failed. We're going to go
Badly.
another round. It's all
Let's
good.
do it. That's actually the story of my life.
Oh, that's a ding for me.
That means it's over. All right, Keith, the score is 2-1, and Jesse Joyce is now coming on.
All right.
Jesse, you have the chance to make this a tie. How do you feel?
Okay, good. It is an action movie in the sense that there's 30 seconds of being chased by Libyans in a mall parking lot. So that 30 seconds. Or in hindsight, with the knowledge that Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's, like it's very intense. Like he has to get back in time before he can't start the car anymore. So
Jesse's always roasting. Did you get Back to the Future before Keith?
I got it at Gull Doors at the Gull Wing doors. So
okay. Those are suicide doors, right?
No, suicide doors open like this, like John Dillinger's car, like in Public Enemies or whatever, like the 1930s doors where you could.
Oh, I like it. Everyone's doing this at me right now, just so you know. Everyone's going like this.
If you figure out what he was talking about, one of the animals on the wall will reveal the clue so he can leave part of the room.
You know, I should stop referencing Kanye songs for my movie trailer reviews.
By the way, speaking of horror, can I see that whole wall behind you, please?
Oh, yeah.
That can't be the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, see? There you go.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. There's a fucking rhino. He acted like all that was roadkill.
I didn't kill any of these things. I just want to make that very clear. I didn't kill a single one of them.
His house comes with music.
That's not me doing that either.
I don't know.
No, this is all shit. I collect taxidermy from eBay. That's where this comes from. So,
Dylan is putting a horror sound underneath your place.
It's not even coming from me.
It's just I can't talk while I play music, so it seems like it's me.
No, my decor, the aesthetic has been called 19th century gentleman serial killer. Anyway,
I like that you picked pink on top of all the dead animals. It's
very red. It's coming off pink. So, but
I promise.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Is it a blue dress or silver? It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, you don't get to pick the category, and Keith does. Keith, the categories are not white, action, horror, and chick flicks.
Chick flicks.
Chick flicks. Why?
Because he doesn't know.
I know. See, that's why I shook my head, because I knew you did it because you've made a judgment about me.
He doesn't know what's going on. He's
so you're
lucky.
saying that Jesse knows less about chick flicks than you?
Yes, I know. I don't know chicks. I know chick flicks. He certainly doesn't know chick flicks.
Okay. All right. Let's see who knows chick flicks more. Ready? Begin. 1990. Touchstone Pictures.
Touchstone. Loved it.
We see the Hollywood sign, but that could be any movie. We see a Hollywood Boulevard. We see somebody putting on panties.
Striptease.
Pretty Woman.
You got it. Yeah. Yes, it's Pretty Woman. Keith just killed himself. Let's give a moment for the resurrection.
I thought it was chick flicks, not porn, but okay.
See, this is why Jesse is just proving that he knows more about chick flicks, because he's not calling them porn in front of a lady. Thank you very much.
I even stammered to get it. Like you had so much time to get that, Keith.
Yeah, I remember when Richard Gere was eating out Julia Roberts at the piano, and chicks are like, "Oh, this is one for me."
I think that's pretty much how it went. Sorry, Keith. Yeah. Wow. All right, we learned a lot about Jesse, and we knew this about Keith. So Jesse, you made the score tied 2-2. Right, let's see how Mateo Lane does. Thank you.
Sure.
Mateo, you nervous? This sets the tone for the first round.
I know. I also don't know much about movie. I'm not a big movie buff, so I'm not gonna do a good job for my team. I'm not gonna do a good job for anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you guys can just battle arms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Work.
Yeah, I think Keith saw your tank top and decided to wear sleeves this time.
I knew it was a sleeve day.
This tank top's a Golden Girls tank top. It has a quote from Dorothy on it.
We all knew that. I mean, what is it gonna be?
What's the quote say? I love blackface. Like, oh, Golden Girl.
That's exactly what it says. And it was weird that it said that online and they were recently selling it and that I bought it.
Right. Oh, this is weird.
That's so weird, but you're really good at guessing. Wow.
Well, Mateo, you have the board, and the categories are not white, action, horror, and chick flicks.
You would think as a homosexual I'd go with the chick flicks, but I can't handle the embarrassment of those movies. So I guess I'll go horror because maybe I'll know like the monster.
Because you're thinking it's like gay movies.
You're exactly right.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So this is what Keith, do you know horror? Do you think better than Mateo?
I've seen so much shit. Horror's like so easy to watch because like you can do dishes and stuff. Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, I have to admit, I think horror is difficult because all I'm gonna say is there's blood, there's more blood. This guy looks scary.
Twister.
So let's begin. Yeah, let's see.
Start with the fingernails.
1999, Artisan Pictures.
Oh, okay.
I get confused horror. How long ago that was.
Is it Halloween 2000? H2O?
No. Now, all I see is darkness. So we're fast forwarding, actually.
Racist.
The first all right, now I just see words on a screen.
Star Wars. I mean, what is this? Just
what are the words?
What do the words say? It's not hieroglyphics. You know what words say.
A Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake.
In 1999?
I said the remake, you piece of shit. You didn't say nothing.
Why are you so bad at Mateo?
Because he's like, really, in 1999? Like, that was very aggressive.
It was.
Thank you.
Keith's being very homophobic. Sorry, go on, Chemda.
He's very nervous.
What is happening in this trailer? So far, you just said
darkness
words and 1999 and then stared.
There's a lot of words.
Something going on. Is it the mist? Like, what's happening? Is it a fog? What is going on in this video?
What's happening is it looks like very shaky cameras. And it looks
Blair Witch Project!
Katharine Hepburn. Oh, God damn it.
Wake up! Wake up!
A very shaky camera. Boo.
And
the
words.
Blair Witch Project. And did anyone see the Blair Witch Project 2?
No.
Oh, it was so embarrassing to watch. This one girl breaks her ankle and the sound was like an asteroid being hurled towards Earth. I'm like, bones don't make that noise. Stop it.
What could be in part 2?
It's the same movie. It's the exact same movie. It's, oh God, oh no. And then they show the witch, but she has like really long legs and someone screams and then they're in the house. It's the same movie. It's the same movie, but worse.
Imagine you see part 2 and you're like, okay, but is this one real?
Well, the snot was real in that movie. I'll tell you that. Well, thank you, Mateo. It is 3-2. And that's the end of round 1. And Dylan, what do you have to say about the first round? How do you think it went?
Pretty woman, Keith is homophobic.
Wait, what?
He hates gays and Back to the Future is not action. The name of the thing was like, don't pick the right room, pick the wrong room. You have to pick the right, that was the title of mine, or else a pandemic will begin soon. I'm so sorry. That was the next song will be better. Art is never. Thank you.
That concludes round 1. Thank you for taking us out.
You. Mateo Lane just clapped for me, and like that's all I need. I was looking at his screen the whole time because I need his validation.
Well, here's the thing: a different person will be doing a song each time. All right, here we go.
All right, we're into round 2, and the points are double, so it's always anybody's game. We're bringing back Matt. Matt, your team is down. How do you think you're going to do this time?
Well, it depends, I guess, on the categories and how much Keith is actually cheating. We'll just find out from there.
Well, Keith gets to choose this time, and the categories are the same for this round. Not white, action, horror, and chick flicks. Keith? Horror. Oh, how horrible. All right, Matt, how do you feel?
Well, it's a little bit strange to see any of these Final Destination-y type part 17 that Keith, as a completionist, has to see. I would have never watched, so he'll probably have the advantage here. But if it's something that originates in, as Jesse Joyce says, the Flemish culture, maybe I'll know.
All
right, let's begin. This one is 2003, rated R. But let's hope so if it's a horror movie, right? You don't want to see like a rated G horror movie, I imagine. New Line Cinema. I do remember seeing this, and it really was gross and scared the shit out of me. They're on a road. Of course, the road is like empty, and there's teenagers making out. They all seem like either teenagers or like
traveling pants
or something.
Jason versus Freddy.
No. Oh, you know who's in this? No, is that her? I'm not even gonna try, but she's very famous.
Scream 3.
No, so now they might be picking up a Hitchhiker.
Chainsaw Massacre remake.
Yes. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
See, this is what I mean by completionist. Clearly, if it was the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Keith would have no idea what you'd be describing. But of course, the remake, he's the king of the remake.
That's Jessica Biel. It's Jessica Biel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He loves cover songs by the worst 80s bands.
That's true. Keith,
until you ever hear Take These Broken Wings by the Bullet Boys, you haven't heard music.
Okay, I can't. Okay.
Take these motherfucking broken wings.
I love it that he chooses a song that even the original no one has respect for.
Well, that's why they remade it. They didn't remake the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, God.
Well, Jimi Hendrix did during Woodstock. That was glorious, but, whatever.
Well, Matt, you blew it again. So Keith gets the points. And the score is, what's the score, actually? Because points are doubled. So you guys are in big trouble. It's 5-2. The team has 2. Dylan, what do you think you can do about this?
I want to choose not white. Wait, I'm going to choose the category not white.
Okay.
I decided I'm going to allow Dylan to choose, even though I just won. I would like that on the record.
God. It's not even my...
Go ahead, Dylan. I mean, what am I going to do? Say not that one after, please.
I know.
You know what? I think Dylan's the only one able to choose out of turn, but he can only pick not white.
Yeah. Actually, not white. It's like, yeah.
All right, let's go for not white. Okay. Ready, begin. 2017.
Crazy Rich Asians.
No, but good one. There's Mimosas.
That is a movie. Good. How's it a good one? That is a movie. Good one.
Because I know that one.
I heard of it. Good.
It looks like 4 really good friends or 5. I don't know.
Oh, Girls Trip. Girls Trip.
Yes. Yes.
I just looked at them like they're women. Fuck.
Keith expected that to be in chick flicks because it has to be in its own category.
I know, it's so confusing.
Yes. Keith, this is intersectionality.
There's music to go with that. Dylan, you got your score up to 4. The score is now 5-4. You guys are this close. Very good job. Let's get Ben up in here. Ben, this is it. You can take it to the next level.
You're going down.
All right.
I love it. Shit talking. Do you know which category you'd like? Not white, action, horror, or chick flicks?
Let's keep it going with not white.
Okay.
Okay. And you do get to pick this time. So, all right, we're picking not white. Do you think you have a chance?
I mean, anything's possible.
Keep in mind, this could be about women.
What?
I was in for a shock. Okay, here we go.
All right, ready? 1993.
Okay,
Hollywood
93.
Pictures.
93. First year out of...
Waiting to Exhale.
Oh, I love you, but no. There looks like a fancy party.
Nice.
Oh, now they're like walking in some sort of deserty thing. There's
Harold and Kumar. Find a baby.
Let's see. It's very family oriented. They're celebrating with champagne.
Oh, nice.
It's rated R.
Uh-oh.
And that's the end of the trailer.
That's all I need. Madeo goes to the beach.
Desert, not white.
Would you like the continent?
The Lion King.
For which these people are from?
Sex in the City.
Yeah, give me some context.
Are they people?
Is an Asian continent.
Okay. It's like, what can you say nowadays? She got nervous.
Now remember, this is an old film. Rated R.
93, you said.
Did I say 93? I did. I said 93.
Okay, this is an old film. And there's Asia. They're in Asia, folks.
Okay, I'm going to start spelling. The first word is the.
Okay.
Joy.
The Joy Luck Club.
Keith got it. I'm so sorry.
Wake up.
2 points.
Okay. All right.
Ben, you were so close. I'm so sorry. All right, let's see how Jesse does. Jesse, your team is now down again.
I know.
We need you for this. It's only 2 points. It doesn't even get you tied at this point, but you need it.
Okay.
Do you know the category that you want?
I don't get to pick. He does, right?
Oh, thank you. Keith,
Thank
we were
you.
testing Jesse and
you know
Jesse
what,
passed.
Jesse, I appreciate your honesty.
What?
Even though you're in a team of fuckos, I'm going to allow you to pick.
Oh, okay.
Twist. It's not white action, horror, or chick flicks. And he's saying that you are, are we out of not white? Yes, we are out of not white.
Okay.
Congratulations, everybody.
Ah,
but guess what? We would have had more not white. That tells you a lot about the industry, doesn't it?
It does. It really speaks to the systemic problems of the fact that
we named every movie, and one counted as Girls Trip.
Wow.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So we actually have action, horror, and chick flicks.
All right. I think this news is horror.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. They go to action then.
All right. Action it is. I don't know why you're picking Keith's favorite thing of all time.
It's all my favorite.
Oh,
I think it's okay. Go ahead. It's the one I think I have the best chance of stealing it from him, but we'll see.
When was the last time you saw an action film?
Well, yeah. Oh no! Last night I watched like 2/3 of Midway, so I didn't get through the whole thing because I'm a dad with 2 tiny kids. But I watched like 2/3 of it. So.
Let's hope this is Midway. Ready?
Yeah.
Begin. 2018.
Okay.
There's waterfalls, and there's like a futuristic.
Noise. Quiet. The Quiet Place.
Nope,
Shut your mouth.
Not even
place.
close.
Okay.
So they're going into some sort of weird, very futuristic.
Pink Panther, Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Damn it!
Keith got it.
This is a quarter.
Oh yeah, you were close. When I said Pink Panther, you got close.
I just say it was interesting that you chose that there was no more not white
Crazy
films
Rich Asians.
Next film, action, Black Panther, also directed by a black person.
I do think that steered us in a terrible direction.
I knew there would be no people of color in these next movies. I knew it. And my brain wasn't ready.
See what you got to do? Little twist there.
Hey, neither here nor there. You guys ever hear Poison do Sexy Back? It's so good. You can Google that later.
You guys ever hear Michael J. Fox do Johnny Be Good? He tried to erase Chuck Berry's entire history of it.
All right, let's get Mateo up in here and see what he can do. Mateo, we have horror, chick flicks, and no more action.
What category would Hocus Pocus be in? Can I do that?
Action.
Can I do that one?
Would it be action, chick flick, horror?
Oh, sorry. There is action. There's no more horror.
There's no more horror. I mean,
no more action, no more horror. We're just going straight to chick flicks.
Okay, let's do chick flick.
All right, straight to chick flicks. Mateo, what made you pick that? Just kidding. All right, so you both have mentioned that you're both not good at chick flicks. So this is kind of even. It's kind of on an even plane. Are we ready? And begin. 1984.
The Brave Little Toaster.
Fuck, I was gonna say that. Did
PG.
he say it? Okay, close.
There's a bus with only
Club?
No, there's a bus with only 3 people on. One of them is wearing one of those neck pieces. I'll give you a hint that we already saw this actress in another movie trailer in this show.
Steel Magnolia?
Nope. She's a redhead.
What a guess there, Mateo.
I know. Well, someone said it, so I'm going to take it. I got to win. Triple the points.
These two
but
people
I know
are...
Steel Magnolia.
You're just going to name movies.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So
it is the redhead from the other movie. Is that the same guy from the other movie?
16 Candles?
16 Candles.
You know what? Let me look something up here. Look at this. Matt is great at reading. Excuse me, Mateo. Mateo is great at reading.
Oh, yeah, wait. Hold on. Let me open up the comments.
Okay.
No, because Matt, did anyone see... Thanks, Matthew. yeah.
I see what you did.
Look, this is totally coincidental. This is just what I was doing throughout. Totally coincidental.
I needed all the help I could get.
Keith, they're cheating. Are you okay with that?
I'm all right. They need it.
All right, the score is now 9-6.
But if they say if we catch them cheating after the fact and we find and they said a wrong cheating answer, then they have to cut off a limb.
Like, okay, so I can't, but it pops up on the bottom when people type. Someone popped up and it said Steel Magnolia.
Just do your best.
There's nothing you can do. I mean,
nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, this is your setup, Keith. It's
yeah, just like the real world. So... Keith makes all the rules.
Makes the rules, yeah.
Can we just talk about Long Duck Dong for a minute?
Okay,
please.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back, like how racist was that character?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember at the time thinking it was hilarious.
But I never saw.
thought.
I've never seen 16 Candles, so I'm embarrassed to say that out loud. But
when I saw 16 Candles, I actually thought Long Duck Dong was hilarious too. But now I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. But I feel bad for the actor because he got so much shit for it. It's like he's trying to make money.
Right.
Oh yeah, I don't know why we give actors. Let's not go into this. Okay, Dylan, can you take us out of this round, please? It's 9-6. Keith is winning.
Yes. All right. Keith is winning because this is all he had. Long Duck Dong is a very racist character. In retrospect, I was like, I really like this character. But now when I was in 5th grade, I played a character called Ling Ling Beak to make white people happy. Don't try to make white people happy, make yourself happy. Okay.
A lot of lessons learned today. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you.
I have an okay voice, but in the gay world, my voice is awful. Everyone who's gay has an amazing voice. So.
Is that how you can tell who's gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, retweet that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that leads us into round 3. The score is still 9-6, but the points are doubled again. So you guys still have a chance. In fact, Matt, if you get this, you guys will be in the lead. We do have different categories for this one, and that is documentaries, musicals, comedy, and chick flicks. We added chick flicks again.
Well, I feel like the new categories Keith may have some trouble with, partially because even if he watches a comedy, he will get enraged very quickly. So maybe... let's go with documentaries. Keith hates learning, right? He hates being told, what to do or how things are.
People go, you finish the documentary, and then Matt says like, oh, all documentaries are skewed, and I'm like, yeah, okay, then I'm out. Fuck them.
But there is a little bit of, I don't know. Keith has a little bit of a chance because the documentaries that sort of bubble up to the top, he might have a view of them. So he probably has like,
if they're famous,
yeah. So he probably has like 10 documentaries in mind already, and he's just gonna, spitball all of them right up front. So get yours ready.
Yeah, I know anything that's about a pedophile, Keith has definitely seen.
Okay. All right, ready?
Detailed notes.
Begin.
Get in trouble for being a fucking detective.
2003.
2003, Filthy Rich, the Epstein story.
Speaking of
Fahrenheit 9/11.
So it is a neighborhood. I happen to know we're in Long Island.
I know it. I know it.
Oh, I know
Capturing the Freedmans. Capturing the Freedmans. Capturing the Freedmans.
I would like to object to this entry since Keith did play a child party clown. So I'm going to go ahead and file a grievance in the design of the game because he has an advantage having been in the clown industry. So it's inside information. It's like insider training.
And I worked for that main dude.
Exactly. So this is totally unfair. Capturing the Freedman was basically could have included Keith, which is totally, you have to completely absolve me of this whole problem here.
This is for those who don't know, Capturing the Freedmans started as a documentary about clown work and people who do children's parties around the city. And Keith and I used to be party clowns. And there was a guy called Silly Billy. And as they were interviewing him, they found out this dark secret of his background. The whole documentary turned into his life with his family. His father was convicted of child molestation, his brother as well, and one of them killed themselves or something. Spoiler alert, but trust me, nothing is spoiled. We've worked for Silly Billy before. He is silly, and his name is Billy. Silly
Billy was in a family of pedophiles, the dad and the brother for sure. and he still gave.
Hold on, Keith. Did you get your detailed notes out on this pedophile movie? I know you got them somewhere.
Funny you should ask. But he was mad at me because he said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Flippy the Clown." And he goes, "No, all good clown names are two names. For example, Silly Billy, Crazy Carrie. Come when you're ready." And I'm like, "Oh, Crazy Keith, like
John Wayne Gacy.
Go back and think of it. Right. Ted Bundy."
Yeah, that was his only problem at the time that I was like, hey, why don't we work together? I had already been doing kids parties for 10 years. He goes, nah, you can't be Giggles. Come back with two names. I'm like, okay.
Right. Okay. How about I come back? He goes, come back with two names or three kids. Either way, I don't care.
Yeah, I would like to add more evidence to my grievance, even though, yes, I did cheat earlier from Mateo Lane. I would like to add more evidence to my grievance earlier, which is that I did call out before the actual trailer was read about that if it was about a pedophile, Keith has detailed notes. So
it's true.
Hey, you're the one who picked documentaries. Let's see if Dylan can save you guys. Dylan?
Okay. I am actually so excited because I'm not allowed to pick, right?
Oh no, it's Keith's turn.
Keith. You can pick because I had been seeing you guys cut your own throat. So go ahead, please pick.
Yeah, I want to pick musical.
Oh fuck! I didn't know you'd do that.
Because I am indeed a bottom, and if Keith wins I'll be really surprised if Keith actually wins this.
Thank you.
I think it's safe to say that we all will. So all right, get ready. He only knows 5 musicals, make sure you cut him off before that. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 2007.
2007 Burlesque.
Legally Blonde.
No, someone's it looks like it's like in the 50s or something.
Chicago.
They have those bop doos. It's about dancing.
Footloose?
No. They're in high school. They're turning on their TV and starting to dance
musical.
along. No.
And they're what? What's the last sentence?
They're dancing along to the TV.
Hairspray.
Yes.
Ah, fuck off. That's not right.
You can't stop the beat.
You did it. You got the points for your team. Very good. And you tricked Keith by telling the truth. Well, you're almost there. Keith has 13. The team has 10. Ben, we're looking at you.
There was this insane thing that was happening, though, where like a bunch of movies that got turned into musicals were being named as the musical, which is the reverse of the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Footloose became a musical this past year. You know what I mean?
Like this game show started as a game show, but then they turned it into a musical.
One of the most notorious flops of off-Broadway.
Yeah.
That is for COVID reasons.
Anyway.
And that was the history of musicals.
I thought it was worth chiming. I realized halfway through, like I didn't need to fucking unmute myself. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Believe in yourself. Ben, do you know what category you're gonna pick? Because you get to pick.
Can you repeat them?
Yep, documentaries, musicals.
Jesse's mustache.
What?
Jesse's mustache. Is that a category? No. Okay.
Close.
Staring at it right now.
Documentaries, musicals, comedy, or chick flicks?
Let's go with comedy.
Comedy. Okay, why comedy?
Because Keith doesn't know anything about it.
I'm Ben Lerman. I'm a piece of shit. That's my impression of Ben.
Let's leave impressions for Mateo today. Just for today. You're so good at it, though. All right, here we go. 2003. DreamWorks.
Okay.
They're at a wedding and somebody's telling the speech. He's now going through an airport.
For a wedding instead of funeral.
No. He's in a cab now. He's walking up the stairs. He walked in on, is that Juliette Lewis? It could be Juliette Lewis.
Okay. Just a warning, it could not be.
Oh, she's having an orgy of some sort. There are lots of people she's fucking around on.
This is a comedy.
The guy from Wedding Crashers is here.
Maybe.
Mitchell-Palooza, it says on a flyer.
Oh, the fucking, I
Snoop
know it.
Dogg.
The one where he goes to college. Old school.
Old school is right.
I said old school like 5 times.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay. Congrats.
I'm sorry. It's just that like Keith is always in my head, so
Thank
I
you.
really have to filter out.
Right.
All right, Ben, you got the points. Very nice. You knew he wouldn't know about comedy, and you made it.
Ay.
What made you get it right?
I was reading the comments. There's no way. I've never seen that movie. I don't know anything about it.
You can't stop the beat.
Okay, we're gonna count that, and with that, it's 14-13. The team is now in the lead.
I have an idea, guys. What if you open the chat, then you see the chat on the right, and then you move your screen to the right so you don't see the chat?
I thought you said we were supposed to look at the chat.
I would love you to read those texts back. I would love that.
Okay.
All right, so I guess that counts.
Please
Jesse?
go off the chat. It's something I would have wrote to everybody.
The chat has to put decoys. Chat, you have to put like
Yeah.
the real movies and the fake movies. And then if they say the fake movies, they lose the points.
And also, the chat should be upset that, let's say I got caught cheating on a test thanks to you, and I go, oh, I cheated off these guys.
Right? He just throws them right under the bus.
Right.
Yeah, chat. Keep putting.
Your text says, I went to a party with a bunch of my friends on Saturday and now I have COVID. Oh no, that's from my fucking nephew. The idiot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Chat, yeah, keep putting a bunch of fake answers in there.
Sorry.
All right, well, you guys are in the lead. Jesse, that means that you get to pick the category. And right now it's documentaries, musicals, comedy, and chick flicks.
Musicals.
Musicals, why?
Yeah. Because it's another facet of my personality that people wouldn't know. I'm very hard to pin down, and I really enjoy musicals.
Jesse's like, I hope they underestimate me and my musical knowledge.
Not necessarily movie musicals, but I've gone to a bunch of. I enjoy musicals themselves. So hate concerts, hate them. Fucking kid, never. I've been to 2 concerts in my life, but musicals, it's like a concert, but they act it out for you.
Okay, I also want to point out that Jesse's favorite restaurant is Jekyll and Hyde, and not even like it's.
Sure.
That's what the background looks like. Jekyll and Hyde. The bathroom, you have to pull down the saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, I really did. I designed my office to look like the Jekyll and Hyde Club.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, but here we go. Musicals, ready, begin. 2006.
2006.
We're definitely in high school. We have a basketball team, cheerleaders.
That thing you do.
Legally Blonde.
No.
That's not a musical.
That Dylan put it in my head. I just did the goddamn thing I made fun of him for doing. Fuck. Okay. Go ahead.
They're in a theater and it's only 2 of them. They're kids singing.
I know, guys, I'm sorry. You guys seem so mad at me, but a musical about high schools is not one that I would go see.
Is High School Musical a movie? High School
there it is. You did it.
That's a movie?
Fuck.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Wow, you said it in reverse, and I think I saw Mateo's head explode.
It's better you don't know that movie. It's so horrible. I mean, it is.
I was sure it was going to be like Oklahoma or some shit, and I would get it. But anyway,
there are lots of twists and turns in this game.
There hasn't been a movie pre-1985 in this whole thing, by the way, either. So.
Listen, no judgments. Time doesn't exist anymore. We're all just sitting at home.
There's been a shitload of movies from like the mid 2000s.
It's back when we can hug each other and make movies, okay?
You can hug each other in the 50s, as long as you were of the same race.
And of different gender.
Yeah.
All right, we have one more. Keith is in the lead with 17-14, but Mateo, you can switch this up.
I want to do musicals too.
All right, okay.
I just want it to be Funny Girl.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
All right, Funny Girl.
Never heard of it, but
I will allow it.
That is a lie, Chemda. You've never heard of Funny Girl, now stop it. You don't know Barbara Streisand's very first film where she played Fanny Bryce and she sings Don't Rain on My Parade. She won an Oscar for it.
Papa, can you hear me?
No, that's Yentl, which is also embarrassing. She had like palm olive fingers, and they were like, "She's a man." I mean, it was so in like 1870 East Poland. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? She didn't even try to like glue a beard on.
My mother, after we saw that in the theater, she could not stop singing "Papa, Can You Hear Me?" And I really do think she has the worst voice alive. But she's just so happy.
Your mother or Streisand?
No. My mother.
Okay, yeah, I almost threw my laptop out the window.
No, I would never.
There's jokes and then there's jokes.
Yeah.
Dylan's getting closer. What is she going to say next? He will throw his computer out the window. All right, I think that was an unauthorized category pick, but I'm going to go for it. And we have musicals coming up. Ready? Begin. 1986.
86, Grease.
I was going to say Grease too.
Nope, we have a little corner store. A guy pricked his finger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
What?
Magical, Mateo.
You're welcome.
Now that's a good voice. I tell
you this.
You just think that because he's gay, Dylan.
If he was straight, it's that'd be a terrible off keyboard.
But this might be a little confusing because it's sort of a horror film, right?
No, there's no. You can't look at like Nightmare on Elm Street and then like, oh boy, God, what is her name? Suddenly Seymour.
Audrey.
Yeah, that's Audrey. That's it. Oh.
Strangely, that I believe Jesse would know this. That the Academy Awards does put Nightmare on Elm Street and Little Shop of Horrors in the same categories, competing against each other. It's strange.
Yeah, that and Jay-Z's new album. Why not? Same category.
And Susan Boyle's Christmas album.
All right, we're gonna take a look at the score.
You mean the Golden Globes, by the way. The Academy Awards don't do musicals, but yes, like.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Academy Awards don't recognize comedy or music as art forms. You're right.
Yeah.
With Mateo winning that last one, we're going to get the score in just a second. But first, Dylan, take us off of this round.
Funny. Keith and Hamda are funny girls. Circling back, can you believe that there were only 2 videos in the non-white category? That's kind of fucked up. I will not forget that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going into round 4 where the points are doubled again.
Oh.
So again, anyone's round, and this will be the final round. Are you ready for that? Final round. Everybody gets one more chance.
Saved my energy for this one.
Let me see the score again one more time, just so we know what we're working with. Keith, 17. The team has 18.
Oh.
All right, Keith, you're 1 point down. Don't slit wrists yet. Matt, what category? Documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks.
I say we just keep going with musicals. It seems like we got a streak going here.
Okay. Shit. Musicals it is. Do you know musicals?
Hamilton. No, I know musicals. Guys and Dolls, Grease.
Are you giving him the answers ahead of time?
No, I'm guessing. These count. If these are any of them, this is good. This counts.
Oh, I see. We're preemptively doing it. Okay, looks like we're ready. All right, ready? Begin. PG-13, 2001, 20th Century Fox.
Chicago.
No.
Hamilton, Guys and Dolls.
Les Mis.
This is
La La Land.
That thing you do.
There's a windmill on stage.
Don Quixote.
There's sexual activity and
Burlesque.
very
Moulin Rouge.
Wait.
Oh,
Moulin Rouge. You got it. Okay.
Easy. Listen, people. Think. It's all about the brain.
Matt, did you see Moulin Rouge?
Not completely, no.
Not completely.
Yeah, I left it in the middle, like Keith does usually for good movies.
Did anyone know that one before these guys?
I didn't know, and I said it.
Ben knew it. Jesse knew it. Well, they can talk a lot of shit now that it's not their round. We'll see. All right, Dylan.
Team down.
Yeah, Matt, you were supposed to know all of these. You know,
I only know very odd movies. Sorry, guys. They didn't tell you that beforehand.
Oh, I'll do that category next time. Odd movies. No one will be offended. All right, Dylan, you're up. Are you nervous? This is the final round.
I am nervous. So because Matt lost, does that mean Keith picks?
Yes, it does.
I'm afraid it does. What are my choices?
Documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks.
Documentary.
What? Oh my God. Okay. Dylan, do you know documentaries?
I don't. Only if they have a musical element, I know documentary. I've been watching documentaries recently. I'm just not a doc guy.
But you've been watching them. So you have a little bit of a chance?
I have a little bit of a chance if it's recent.
Okay. All right,
Keith. Not one.
Keith, I can't believe you chose this. What made you choose it?
I don't know. Everything's happening so fast.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Begin. PG-13, 2016.
2016. Oh. I need a calculator. That's not too long ago.
Magnolia, Amazon Studios.
The one about the rock climbing.
It looks like they're being interviewed on a show. Freedom Can't Wait in the newspaper.
13th?
No. But maybe in the same category-ish.
I'm Not Your Negro.
Yes.
Oh! Oh! Too fast, too quick, too sharp, too smart, too much.
Oh
that could have been also Not White.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, these could have been also in a different category, but we just chose to make it documentaries. Mm-hmm. See, because now you could see these are people too.
So wait, we're supposed to guess the names of the movies of the trailer you're describing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
let's try.
Let's go.
Wasn't made clear in the first, so
okay.
All right, Ben. It sounds like you're ready, but you don't get to pick the category. Keith does still. Documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks.
Documentary.
Okay. All right.
Back to the Future.
You are finally getting this, Ben. I love it. All right, documentaries. Let's see what you guys have been watching and how you've been educating yourselves. You ready? Here we go. What is this? 2011. No one's going to know this. I already forgot the name of the movie. Never heard of it before.
All right.
Magnolia Films.
Okay, Amazon.
There's sushi, a lot of sushi in this.
Something about what to eat. The Mercury Factor.
Crazy Rich Asians.
No. This whole thing is going to be about sushi.
You are what you eat.
Can we pick a different one?
I think we should. I think we should.
Agree. Can we just think the host
is not the
Can I guess? Can I guess? Because I know it.
Another one.
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, that one.
What's it called?
Jiro Dreams of Sushi. It's the most famous movie ever made just about sushi.
Well, I'll bet. What was second place? It's like that guy
I think Finding Nemo was a little more famous, but
That's about sashimi. It's about the inner life of tuna.
Okay.
We're going to give these guys a second chance just because, I got nervous even pronouncing it, and my name is Chemda. So
documentaries are hard because it could be like documentaries of like pebbles, like shit no one gives a shit about. And it's like, came out in 2017 by Magnolia. Magnolia is really just making all the documentaries over here. Magnolia, documentary about magnolias. I mean,
Magnolia Pictures. We heard a section of Brooklyn loves little tiny stones.
Yeah.
2019 will give us pebbles.
We don't call them stones.
I have made some documentaries.
Brooklyn upset at the movie they want to see.
What was that?
I've made several documentaries about my dog sleeping.
And then it became a musical.
Ben's Dog Dreams of Sushi.
Yeah.
All right, it's getting a little heated here because we're getting close to the end. Matt, I'm gonna let you pick because you were the one who knew that movie, but Ben is gonna play it. Documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks. And I'm even going to throw in a fifth one, Pandemic and Chill.
Oh, we're going Pandemic and Chill.
All right.
Ben's all about the pandemic and understanding how it's to chill.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the Pandemic and Chill category is movies that are streaming.
Okay.
So streaming movies. And they probably were always streaming. Maybe they had a short run in a major theater, but they're mainly streaming movies. That's what you picked because you're good at it, but you don't realize that Ben might not be good at it. We took a chance. Here we go. 2019.
Extinction. Extraction.
God.
Exhibit.
It's these very super duper famous people are on an airplane.
Expendables.
No, one of them has a mustache and he really shouldn't. They're on a fancy plane because, he's just pulled out a badge. So one of the main characters pulled out a badge. They are a couple. One of them was on Friends. Now they're brushing their teeth back at home.
Oh, that stupid piece of shit. I know it.
I don't know why you watched it.
Discover.
It's about dogs.
No, there's no dogs in it.
Shark Tank.
It's a mystery movie. The mystery.
Close.
Blades Out.
The fucking mystery. Murders. Murder mystery.
Knives Out. Knives in your face.
Did I say murder mystery movie?
What is it?
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery is
Hey.
That's a movie? That's really a movie. Murder mystery.
That's that Adam Sandler and what's her name? And it's god awful.
Oh my God. I don't even want to tell you the score after that round. Okay.
Right.
I'm not even going to tell you. Ben, you did great.
Good job, Ben.
Take a bow.
I think Ben, you did great at life because you don't need to know this clearly. You're fine.
My takeaway from this whole thing is that I need to spend more time watching TV, I think.
Yeah, definitely we should all be like Keith. He's thriving.
You know, everybody has stories like, a friend let me down. Nobody lets me down. I don't make them. I just watch movies.
Are you sure it wasn't Joy Luck Club?
It probably was.
All right, Jesse, should I tell you the score?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's 41-18.
Okay. Anybody's game?
Okay.
Is he the fight?
That actually sounds like my last date. Oh!
Remember we can make those jokes, folks? It's like, what can I do when fuck?
All right, we have documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks, and Pandemic and Chill.
Ben just went to go hang himself.
We see blood splatter.
And then he just like fucked off. No. Go ahead. Sorry.
Keith, you get to choose.
I'll let Jesse choose. I mean, this is silly. Jesse could choose twice, in fact.
What does that mean?
You could choose.
What does it mean I could choose twice? What does that mean?
It means I was just being an asshole and being who gives a fuck because I'm the greatest.
At this fucking dumb thing.
Did they say that during Jeopardy? Did they say that when they win the Super Bowl? Yes, just at this, Jesse. Just at this.
Yeah.
That guy's really good at eating hot dogs on July 4th. Yeah, he's pretty fucking great.
This really has the same stakes as the Super Bowl. I just want to point that out.
I was going to say, they escalated from Jeopardy to Super Bowl really quick.
I mean, whatever you're into, intellect or sports.
Didn't realize how much this meant to Keith, but based off that.
The stakes of like the Obies, right?
Right. Thank you. Now it's me against the evil wizard, and you can pick whatever category you want.
All right, Jesse, do you want to hear the categories again?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Documentaries,
does Ben know he's still on?
Don't say none. See? Perfect. Sounds good, Ben. All right. What was the category
I'm
again?
just like afraid he's going to just take his pants off.
I know. He's like, finally it's done. He takes his dick out and just lays on the couch chair.
Okay.
What the
He's
fuck?
making his
What's
bed.
he doing with his dog? That's not how you treat a dog. I've had dogs. Where's he putting that dog? Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Oh, boy, this is a documentary itself. Oh,
The dog is really cute, though.
It's a cute dog, yeah.
well, you don't want to find out what he does.
Okay. So the categories are documentaries, musicals, comedy, chick flicks, and Pandemic and Chill.
Comedies.
How come?
just mostly because I'm taking people at their word that Keith would know less about it. So
Okay. All right. So you're working as a team.
the categories, like when I pick a category, it's like, it's not like, oh, I know a lot about this. It's assuming Keith knows less about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keith, how does that feel?
Well, that's stupid because I saw Murder Mystery, for God's sakes. So that was, I mean, half my friends are in these movies, so I got to see these pieces of shit.
But the weirdest thing is that you start shouting answers at the year. Like that has nothing to do with seeing the movie or not. Like
I know where I was.
Do most people do that? Like when they watch a movie, like, wait a minute, what year was this? Like,
I'm sorry. You like that he knew the production company. I don't know. It's called paying attention and giving a fuck.
It's a weird thing to know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the strategy is called throw out every answer against the wall and whatever one is right.
Here comes all the sour grapes. Well, that you would even know Back to the Future, really, because you didn't start with that attitude. Okay.
All right.
Sad shit. This
Oh
is
my
sad
goodness.
shit we're all seeing. Oh my
I want to
God.
point out Keith seems very defensive and I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a very sore winner.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do comedy. Let's see how people do.
All right.
Ready? Begin.
Okay.
1984. I never heard of this before.
Great. The
Look
year
who's
is
talking.
No. Paramount Pictures.
3 Men and a Baby.
okay.
Police Academy.
Still Paramount. I like how you're thinking. Okay. So this is he's dancing a lot in a tuxedo.
Nice.
And then all of a sudden, somebody got thrown off a roof and then he's shattered when he got
The Mask.
Risky Business.
This is they're making out, but they're really putting their tongue to their cheek because this is a very silly movie.
Kentucky Fried Movie.
No. Now they're just having a conversation, a dude and a woman. And now they're looking at the camera.
It's got to be Wanda.
No.
Oh, all those stupid ones. Airplane, Naked Gun, Haunted House.
It's along those lines of comedy.
Top Secret.
Top Secret. Top Secret.
I'd like to point out how there is no applause, not even in anybody's homes, when Keith gets it right.
It sounds like
Actually, there's less sound when Keith wins.
It's a black hole of wind. Everybody at home goes, "Aw."
There's no gasp or anything. It's just it's
Okay.
like when
Silence.
Trump won.
yeah.
It's like, what's your name? And the answer is Keith, but we don't tell you. Keith?
Do you guys even want to know the score? Mateo, do you want to know the score?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
curious.
guys. Sorry about that
What
one.
if we
I felt like that was like I would have eventually gotten that one.
I'm gonna lose all the sleep the rest of the week. I can't handle the. Yes, Chemda, I would love to know what the score is.
It's 49-18.
Okay.
That sounds okay.
What
Okay.
if the points for this one were like times 10?
Yes. This is winner take all.
Okay.
We just
Okay.
changed the rules.
All right.
We're down to 0-0. No worries. 0-0.
Okay.
And whoever gets this wins the whole thing.
Okay.
And I just pissed off Xerxes, but we're going to work this out later. Don't worry about it. This is the last one. So,
Okay.
Mateo, you get to pick the category.
Andy gets a category?
Well, I'd like to pick something that's near and so dear to my heart. I'd like to pick musicals because I'm Liza.
This is very tense.
This is
I
Liza
like
Minnelli.
this.
Someone
in
has to do
case
Liza.
you didn't know, yes.
Yeah, I look exactly like her. So
Mustache might have thrown you.
I spent the majority of that trying to
Mustache
figure out where that was coming from. Like I didn't realize that Mateo was doing that. I was like, where's that? So, anyway.
Well, the first thing my mother said to me, she said, Liza, call an ambulance. But I'll never forget.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No.
Okay, I want musicals.
I feel like we're all in a great mood now because anything could happen. Keith just shit a brick. Here we go. 2016.
2016. Rocket Man.
Number 9.
There's an audition happening.
It's not number 9.
Shit, I hate auditions.
Summit Pictures, I think.
I think so.
From the writers of Whiplash.
Is it the what was that?
It won a lot of awards, like TIFF.
Oh, but it didn't.
La La Land is what Matthew Bray's showing.
Wait, we said at the same time because I was gonna say it wasn't Moonlight. It was La La Land. And if Ben got to redo it, then I want to redo it. And that's not a musical because they can't sing.
Let him redo it. Let him redo it.
Let him redo it.
Okay, we can redo it, but Keith gets to pick the category this time.
Fine.
Okay. All right. Action.
God damn it.
Action. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Predator, Commando. That's all I got.
Matt,
Alien.
if Matt didn't cheat, you would have won, Mateo.
No, I just.
That's how I got it, Matt. That's how I got it.
No one knows how to sing, so it doesn't count.
Both of you had the ability to see my screen.
All right, now without any cheating, Matt, here we go. This will be action.
Okay.
2008.
Shit. What was that? 12 years ago? I don't know.
There's a red carpet affair type thing.
Is it a James Bond movie?
No. Paramount.
I have a Paramount.
It's Marvel.
Iron Man.
Avengers?
Keith has
But it's Iron Man, baby. It's Iron Man.
So quickly. This just isn't a red carpet. This happened last time. It's like there's a shaky camera, and he's like, Blair Witch Project. That is 45 minutes into the film, actually.
Well, Mateo, you have a life. This guy just kind of, watches movies.
I have a life. I've been drawing X-Men all day while watching UFO conspiracy movies and thinking about ordering pasta for dinner. I do not have I'm going to play Fortnite with Yamanika in about 45 minutes. I have no life.
You know what would be funny if you show me the last thing you draw and it was Iron Man.
That would be, but I don't. He's so boring, though. I'm drawing a comic where it's Jubilee versus Storm. I'm desperate.
Nice.
Well, Dylan, can you take us out? Because I think people need a little pick-me-up in the room.
Wait, are we not going to get to see Newsy at all? We don't get to see him?
Would you like to see Newsy?
I would love to see Newsy.
He's whacking off.
My whole life.
Let's see Newsy. Newsy, let's see you.
Newsy.
Oh, look at Newsy.
Hey, I was paying attention to my dog who's like freaking out from the fireworks and shit. Hey, Ben.
Oh, wow. Newsy, how was your experience during this show?
Oh, I was loving the cheating. That was my favorite part. You got to help these people out. Keith has like an uncanny ability for this shit, so there has to be a handicap.
We can't help that at one point in Keith's life, he decided to ditch his father and go with movies as his family.
I was going to say, Keith loves movies so much that by the end of this, he's turned into Dr. Evil. He's got the chair, he's got the lab, he's shaved his head, the lighting.
I still object to the how the information is revealed. Like nobody goes to see a movie based on those pieces of information. Like you
Paramount
would say
Pictures.
who's in it. Like that should be the first thing you say, and then through process of elimination, you can go like, all right, I know all the movies that Val Kilmer was in, for example. And
so, Hemda, who is Val Kilmer?
But nobody's like, hey, you wouldn't just go with a movie and then just go like, well, what logo is at the front?
Let me tell you something. When first of all, I just realized it was Val Kilmer. I was like, yes, that's his name. But when he first came on the screen, I was about to say, who's this 6 Degree guy? But then I was like, no, that can't be him.
Kevin Bacon.
Just so you know,
well, right,
in a lot of ways, things can get better. In this way, things can get worse.
Right. She knows that Paramount is a fact, and she can't mess that up. That's why she says it. The other stuff, it's like, it could be Tom Cruise. Who fucking knows?
Well, but these have been selected in advance, so just watch them to the end to get the name that they'd say, right?
Yeah.
But the point of the game is to see these trailers through the prism of Hemda's eyes. That's what we're trying to figure out, is what's going on in Hemda's mind.
That's a fucking excellent point. Keith knows Hemda better than the rest of us, so that you're right. This is like completely unfair.
Yeah, Jesse, maybe call me every once in a while. Get to know me.
I know you well. I don't do a thing with you every goddamn day.
I just want to say that this
for
has quickly
fucking
turned
18
into a
years.
panel from CNN. I feel like the host, and I brought you guys on here to discuss racism and homophobia, but you only have 2 minutes, and now everyone's lost control.
And it's rampant in this room.
Right.
Racism and homophobia.
Yeah. Who's the one, by the way, that said that's an excellent point? How many shows have you heard where it sounds like I know Henda at all? That's the dumbest point.
You know her speech patterns better than the rest of us, I think.
So I know it would be Tom Cruise. Because the way she stutters sometimes.
I think you can infer it from her,
like when her voice
tripping on
sounds
her.
like rain, it means Whitney Houston.
Right. This is we just played poker, and Jesse Joyce at the end goes, I think second place should have got more money. Well, welcome to the party, Jesse. I'm the fucking best.
If I was Jesse, I would have just
at this. What?
If I was Jesse, I would have just asked the Rhino for the answers in the back.
He's no help. He's no help.
He was.
Newsy,
when he was sipping a drink, he'd be like, Rhino, help me. Fuck.
I feel like they could only help with the Lion King. That's about it.
Newsy, what was the how was the audience experience? What was happening in chat? Were people getting the movies faster than everybody?
Half the time, people were getting the answers, and I'm watching the chat, and I'm also trying to like run social media, and I'm just like, somebody's just gonna look over and get this answer, so it doesn't matter. You might as well just keep the chat open.
And yet, Keith won. Did you know Keith was gonna win?
I didn't. Who won the last Silent Trailers? Was it the people against Keith, or did Keith win?
Keith doesn't look back in time. He likes to live in the now.
Yeah.
The people against Keith sounds. The people against Keith sounds like a Supreme Court decision.
It will be.
I was 18. I remember that letter. Yeah.
Great.
All right, Dylan, this was so much fun. Everyone, this was so much fun. Dylan is going to take us out. Thank you to all of our performers. We're going to see you guys in the chat after this. So go to keithandthegirl.com/chat. Just give us 5 minutes after the show. Dylan, take us away.
Keith dreams of sushi. Keith dreams of sushi. He may have won this time, but he dreams of sushi. And, oh, can you believe that we ran out of POC movies after 2 movies?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Keith dreams of sushi.
I know, I was trying to do my high note.
You could have whistle tone.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do a sing-along, but we do have to say goodbye. Any final thoughts from anybody?
This was fun. I had a really good time.
All right. I'm gonna.
I had a great fucking time. I'll tell you that, guys. I had a pretty great fucking time.
I gave you my final thoughts, but just 2 minutes ago.
Mateo Lane clapped at something I did. I'm great.
Mateo, Dylan, Mateo. It's all worked out.
Lucy, is there a ghost in your apartment? What was that? What's happening? Oh.
Ghost. Casper. Shit.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks, you
guys.
for watching me watch movie trailers. Really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who is here watching, everyone playing along. Congratulations to Keith. We understand that this and Kyle is the only thing you have, so this must be a great night.
It's really the way you guys phrase things. But
can I call everyone's attention to Ben's dog in the background right now? By the way, I really think he's about to fuck a pillow.
Let's get out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Shout out to
guys.
Xerxes. Bye.
Thanks, Xerxes.